All right, guys, welcome to the Crossman Pro Show. What's up, brother?
What's going on, man? Oh god, okay, there we go. My screens weren't switching. What's going on? First episode, first intro, I already made a mistake, so we're on par.
Hey, let's get that's all right, man. It's live. We're gonna start doing this live, but yeah. So this is the first show, man. This is um, the first collab. It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a great show, man. I'm excited that we're doing this thing.
I'm very excited. It's very rare that someone's like, "Hey, do you want to do something?" and then within like 7 days, you're actually doing it. So
Right?
it was not very long at all from the time you were like, "Hey, I want to do this," to we're here we are doing it.
Right, doing the first show, man. So what we're gonna do, guys, is this show is gonna be just Pro and I. We're going to do some movie reviews, talk about some television shows, review them, review some video games, music videos, do some reaction videos. So this is kind of just anything we feel like we want to just go over. We're gonna go over, and then it's no holds barred when we bring this stuff in. When we bring this stuff in, like today's story, man. We got a good one for today, man.
So everyone's heard about this. Most people have heard about this by now. They so apparently Bobby Brown somehow signed on with a high school football team.
Right? Let me bring them in. Let's see. So this is what we're talking about today. So this is Jeremiah. Let's see, what's Jeremiah's last name?
Johnson.
Johnson. So Jeremiah Johnson. So let's see if we get a close up of this guy.
Yeah, I got you here.
So
There he is.
so the story behind this is that Jeremiah Johnson plays for a football team, a youth football team. And they're saying this guy is 12 years old, right?
12 and under division.
Yeah, so 12 years old. So so what we're trying to figure out is this guy. Do you think this guy is really 12 years old, or do you guys think this guy's old? What um, you know, in the comment field, you guys tell us how old you guys think this guy is. Now, just looking at this guy, let's scroll up and look at let's just look at this. This guy's got a receding hairline. Yeah, I mean, the receding. This dude's eyes. There's no. That's not 12-year-old eyes. That's like 9 to 5 eyes. I just got off work eyes.
If
You know
you
what I mean?
if you just showed me this part and then maybe like I don't know, maybe blurred out like the 12U and the youth part and we're just like, "Oh yeah, like he's arena football league player." I'd be like, "Oh, I thought that league shut down, but obviously I'm staring at an arena football league player. So they must still be around cuz 12 and under get
Yeah,
the heck out of here."
I'm saying, man. To me, it looks like Coach suited up.
I
Coach,
think yeah.
Coach is like, you know what? We're missing a player. My player got injured. We're down 14. I'm suiting up. I'm suiting up right now.
At best, coach was like, "Yeah, man." His brother was just like, "Hey, you know, I always wanted to be a starting running back. This is my chance. You're the coach of the team finally. Like, man, just let me get a few games." And that's his brother. That's coach's brother. He's just like, "Yep, here, suit up, man. You know what? I got you. What's
Right,
family for?"
right. So now let's look at tattoos. So now a lot of people are saying that the tattoos that he has on here is fake. So what do you think, man? You think that's fake or to me it looks like real ink?
If it's it, if it's real, it looks very new because it doesn't have any of that like not even that's like brand new if it's real. Even after a few weeks, like especially just like black ink will get
Right.
it's gonna have just that little bit of different coloring and that so if that's real, it's brand new. It looks too new to be real to me though. It looks maybe a little bit like almost looks like someone drew it with a sharpie now that I look at it close.
See that I don't know, man. 'Cause I look at it, it looks like ink to me. And like if it was a tattoo, like a fake tattoo, and he's playing football, I mean, it's like that's a good tattoo. That's a solid tattoo.
Yeah,
It's not like nothing's chipped on it or this dude's playing football.
he is. So like you see these other little kids these days, and they're wearing like tights and they got the gloves and they got like the arm sleeves and everything on. I'd rather them wear a fake tattoo to look cool than all that other
Oh yeah, that's
corny
true.
stuff that they don't need yet because they've never been injured. You got a kid who's never been hurt wearing a shoulder sleeve to look cool. I'm like, man, you wish you didn't have to wear that. The guy that has to wear that you think you're imitating really wishes he didn't have to wear that shooting sleeve. So, you idiots. Sorry, I know they're like 8, but whatever.
So we're saying that this guy's in junior high, is what we're trying to say. So we've got some other pictures of him. Let's look at some of the other pictures.
Let's see here. Oh, yeah. See, all right. So when we look at this one, he looks more normal age. The mustache is the mustache, but that's not like at 12 years old, a kid might be able to be like, "Yep, I had a mustache hair at 12," but like to have that at 12, man, I don't know. He was on some meds. He's on some he's on HGH maybe.
Yeah, that's the other thing too, is if he's not 12 years old, if he is 12 years old, if he is 12, there's no way that he ain't doing something like doing steroids or doing something. They got to be doing something to make him look this over. You know what I mean? Or
Absolutely. And another thing about it is like after we talked about this yesterday, I brought up the Danny Almonte thing. Danny
right,
Almonte was a 14-year-old pretending to be a 12-year-old or something like that.
right.
This person looks like they're a 21-year-old pretending like Danny Almonte. Like people were like, oh, this kid's maybe a little bit too big. This kid throws too hard for a 12-year-old. This kid's too good to be a 12-year-old. They weren't like, hey, this kid has sideburns and a 81 Civic hatchback. Like that, I don't like this kid looks like he's 27 years old or something like that. So first of all, man, if you're not 12 years old, if you're over 18, you better get off the field before you kill one of these kids accidentally and get a murder charge. First of all, second of all, I mean, it was just I don't know, it was last year that one school that like didn't even exist like faked their way onto like ESPN or something like that. Like that was a whole big story also. So it's just like the stranger things have happened, man.
Hey, you know what? Look at this too. I just thought about something. Look, go back to the first picture.
Well, you can see his driver's license somewhere. No, I'm kidding.
Now look at his uniform.
Right.
All right, what color is that?
That is white and like burgundy and gold.
Right. Okay. Go to the next one.
All right, we got green, gold, and white.
Okay. Go to the third one. What's the school colors?
It's a good question. He always what right? What is the school colors? Unless I mean it's you, but yeah, it'd be weird because it's all the dragons, so that is
Yeah.
weird.
So there's 3 different types of uniform. I've never seen somebody got 3 different colors. I mean, you know what I mean?
Especially
they don't even match. It's not like a home and an away game.
all right, hold on, we got to do it. We got to throw the video on. Let's see what we got. Let's see what this brings us. Are we able to hear it?
Yeah, go ahead and hit it.
Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, it's freezing. Hold on.
How you will? Boy, this boy 12.
Huh.
How you will? Boy, this boy 12.
You look older than the guy standing next to him.
Yeah, he does look older than him. He definitely does.
No, man.
He looks like especially right here, right now, with that chain on, he looks like he just competed in like an Olympic track thing. If anything, like he doesn't look like a 12U football player. He looks like he has conquered and won championships. Like this kid, I can't even. I don't want to get us in trouble, but this looks like a person who has he's had relations before.
If this dude's really 12 years old, I wouldn't have him on the show.
Right. Well, yeah, this dude. I want to
see what the story is on that. Look at if you go down on that feed, you'll see it looks like a video of him actually playing. I want to see him play.
Hold on, computers get a little. There we go. Okay, Windows, send me a new computer, thanks. Okay. Oh, buffering. I assume he's that one. Nope, I assume he's that one. Oh, that just pancaked somebody.
No, maybe he's as tall as like the rest of them. I don't know, man.
Yeah, when you see it there, but like, let's see, maybe he's just a freak of nature.
Texas versus Florida. Kick is up.
Okay.
30-yard line, return. 23 on.
I mean, that hit, he took it easy on that kid. He knew he could have speared that kid into oblivion, but he did. Like, I feel like he let up. Like, now that I watched the way he tackled him, I'm convinced that dude's 40. He was just like,
hey, go back. I want to see that hit. I want to see how he hit, because this is 12-year-old league. This is supposed to be a 12-year-old league.
I mean, he essentially kind of just like drove him back, but he could have like. Here we go. Let's see. I think this looks like a more clear video too. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah. He's kind of slow actually, though. Consider like if he is older than everybody, I would imagine like and the speed now is making me feel like, all right, he is 12. He's like a little bit overgrown for his size, and because like if you look at him, like
replay that because it didn't show on our side.
Time out. Let me get out of here. I jumped out of this one. Okay, here we go. Oh God darn it! There we go.
All right, let's see. Let's see that hit. Say nobody stop him, man.
He even like stopped and held up. Like he wasn't even just going full bore. Like he's potentially the more I watch him, I don't know, I keep flip-flopping back and forth, and watching his mannerisms, I'm like, you know what, maybe he is 12 and he's like just a little bit like an uncoordinated pup.
Man, I want to meet this guy. I want to see. I gotta see his birth certificate.
He doesn't want to meet us. He definitely doesn't want to meet me. Everything I just said. He's out on me.
I want to see. I want to know what his story is. If he's 12 years old.
You know what, Jeremiah? I can talk junk because you're 12 and you can beat me up. So I'm really not worried about hurting your feelings. Like if you were a 12-year-old who couldn't beat me up, then I might take it easy on you. But physically, you could already dominate me. So what do I got left other than to crack some jokes, man? All right. So deal with it, dog. You're going to be famous for probably maybe ever. Who knows?
So they talk about this kid going to play pro. This is the kid right now he's got to be in junior high, 12 years old. He's not even in high school yet. I hate to see it. You gotta look like he's 60 in high school.
Oh, that's actually, I was thinking about that before. Like by the time he's 21, he's gonna run for president just based off looks alone. He's gonna look distinguished. He's gonna probably have like a little bit of he has that little bit of blonde in his hair right now. That's probably dyed, but like that'll have gone gray a little bit already. He's gonna look like, especially if he keeps the same hair, he's gonna look like Snoop Dogg by the time he's 21 with that just graying dreads a little bit.
Man. So all right, guys. So you two let us know what you think. You think this guy is really 12 years old, or you guys think that he's older? So, and if you think he's older, tell us how old you think he is.
I want to talk about all the ramifications if this guy is above 18 years old, which I'm sure he's not, but if this person's above 18 years old, does he have any idea how many charges he's about to catch, like for being that old and then like in those settings with because he has to go to school and everything, I'd imagine.
Right.
Imagine this guy's not going to school somehow and is still pulling this off. This would be amazing. God. Oh man, I don't know how I feel about it. I can't make up my mind on how I feel about this.
I don't know, man. For me, I still have a hard time just looking at go back to that first page, like the first picture of him.
Come on now,
This-
computer. There we go.
when you go back to that right there. So when you look at this right here, and you look at his eyes alone, man, that does not look like a 12-year-old kid.
No, it really doesn't. Like he doesn't even look like he just looks old for his age. Like he looks like he has distinguishing features of a aged person.
Right. So that's why I don't know, man. I don't know.
This
So-
dude put in 40 hours before this game.
Like to me, if I'm looking at this guy's just based on his face alone, and on the eyes, I'm saying this guy is like late 20s at best.
I don't disagree, man. He doesn't even like, and it's just it's a lack of like kids have like a certain just their physical feature innocence. Like this guy looks weathered. He looks weathered. He doesn't just look aged. He looks weathered.
Exactly. That's what I was talking about too, like the bags under his eyes and
Right.
what has bags there? What are you doing that you got bags in your eyes? What bills you pay?
Right. I mean, I don't know. In this day and age, with Call of Duty, maybe he's just burning the candle at both ends. He's trying to be the next Kyler Murray. He's like, you know what? I got to get Warzone in. I got to get these dubs on the football field, and he's not doing homework because he can play football better than anybody in the world. He already doesn't have to do school probably.
So this dude's in Fort Worth. I wonder if I'm trying to see what school.
We're gonna send you. You're gonna go on scene.
Yeah, because Fort Worth like next city over from Dallas. If I find out where he plays, I want to see. What? I don't know, man. I have to look. I have to look and see where he plays at. I want to see him. If he's playing in Fort Worth, he's got to play some of the teams around here.
You're gonna. This kid's gonna end up on the show.
I want to find him. I want to see. If he's 12 years old, I want to have him on. I want to hear his story.
This kid's gonna end up on the show. He's gonna trick us into thinking that he's actually 12. We're gonna feel bad, and in like 6 years, we're gonna find out he's really a ghost.
But in 6 years, this guy should be pro, man.
That is, yeah. In 6 years, like he's probably gonna get a nil deal soon.
Right?
Someone's gonna scoop this kid up real quick for the sponsorship.
So, man, all right, cool. So, all right, man. So, listen, man, I just wanted to see what people think about this one. So, like I said, let us know if you think this kid is really 12, and if you think he's not 12, tell us what age you think he is. And that's it, man. That's what we're gonna do for this show. Our next show is gonna be Wednesday. We're covering Wednesday on Wednesday. So we're gonna talk about the television show Wednesday. You've been watching that?
I did. So I got up to episode. I watched most of the first 5 episodes yesterday. It started strong. It really did start strong to me. Especially, I thought that first episode was really good. I want to say the second episode, like maybe started to lose me a little
don't
bit.
give your review yet.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. My
Yeah,
bad.
don't give your review yet. So we're gonna talk about that Wednesday on Wednesday. But you have to get through all of them. You have to there's 8 episodes in that thing.
Yeah.
And I think there's going to be. I think they're talking about doing a second season.
8. I'm sure they will because it
Yeah.
definitely it's from what I've seen so far. It definitely deserves a second season. And I mean, yeah, it's definitely better than I thought it would be. I have some bugaboos about it, but I'll rail it on Wednesday.
So, and that's you guys' homework too. So, be ready for Wednesday. Wednesday we're gonna do the show live.
Yo, yeah, we are. I gotta make sure I get my suit from the cleaners.
Right. So we're gonna do the show live, and then we're gonna review Wednesday. So go check it out, and then that way, whenever we do the live, you guys can jump in on the comments and tell us what you guys think too. Till next time, remember, you guys are uniquely designed with the purpose, and we'll see you then.
Later, guys.
Peace.
Slack like pros.
All right, brother.